Here's a review of the multifunction steam cleaner by Seyola. I like to keep it in this box that I have, and let's go ahead and show you all the different pieces. Okay, so here's all the different parts that come in the box. The first thing here is the main unit, and it has the water tank, which I'll show you how to fill up in a second. Okay, and then these are the different extensions. So you can turn this into a handheld, window cleaner, for example, with this attachment by just sliding this thing on. Or if you want to use it as a mop, you can put these two things on and then attach this. Okay, and it comes with two of these pads. Okay, the other option is to use this handheld thing, which is great if you want to do some, scrubbing with one hand and just hold this thing in the other hand. And then you have three different types of brushes. You have the stainless steel, so it's almost like a iron wool type situation. You got to be careful with this because I accidentally scratched something. But if it's really a tough material, this is a great thing to use. Okay, the better option would be this plastic bristle. Okay, because you are at less risk of scratching anything. And then this is probably the softest one. It's like a sponge, and the steam comes right through the center there. Okay, this thing just extends this. So instead of attaching this directly to here, which actually you can't because it doesn't fit, you first have to attach these three pieces to this guy and then put this guy onto here. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you. Okay, so this is a good setup right here. It's a good handheld setup. We also have the tank right here. So if I press this button, then it slides out. Once it's out here, then you can just go ahead and take the thing off, fill it up with water, shut it off like that, and put it back in the unit. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. Okay, so I plugged it in, and you can see right now that the red light is flashing. So right now it's warming up, and as soon as it turns solid red, then I'll be able to press that button and I can change it into two different modes. I have the low power mode and the high power mode. So right now, I'm gonna do the low power mode. And you can see the steam comes out. And then if I do it once more, now I have the high powered mode. So the steam comes out even faster. Usually takes just a little bit to get going, and then it comes out pretty steady. Once you start running low on water, then it'll come out in inconsistent ways and you'll have to refill. All right, so here's some stuff in the sink, and you can see I can just power through all this dried up material. Pretty nice and easy. Okay, then this is the mop setup. Okay, so what's great about this is instead of one of those kind of Swiffer ones, the water comes right out of the actual sponge at the bottom. Okay, so you can see it's making a little bit of a wet mark. Okay, it dries up really quick, of course, depending on the humidity and stuff, but not only are you not having to squirt water all the time, but what I like about it is it's also steam sanitizing the floor. So it's really nice and clean afterwards. All right, so then here's another attachment. This is if you want to use two hands. So you'll hold it with one hand, and then in the other hand, you can use this. You could use any of the attachments, but this attachment is for cleaning windows. It's like having a sprayer and a squeegee in one. It's really a great thing, and it doesn't use that much water because it's steam. So it's a great little tool. So when you're ready to put it away, one of the things I love is that it has this Velcro attachment. So you can fold up the wires and then keep this nice and compact and organized. Okay, so I like to keep it in this container right here. So I'll set this in here, and then I'll just fill up the rest of these. Okay, the mop extension breaks down, so I can fit it in here, no problem. Okay, and then you have the brushes. Again, remember this removes And then the sponge right here is another piece that you can use on that. So you got 3 pieces for the brush extension. And then it comes with 2 of these. And then if you wanted to, you could have put the brushes in the bag, but it's just one extra step. So I don't use that. And there you go.